I'm not playing any music. We should be live on YouTube now. Hello, YouTube. You beautiful folks on YouTube. What is good? If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you. If you're watching on Twitch, I appreciate you. But let's get this thing going. We got 3 games. We're going to do the red zone for the 2 semifinal games, and then we will watch the full natty. Neither team that is in the natty runs no huddle shit, because I'm going to have to bump it down to 6-minute quarters or something. But anyways, first game, #1 team in the nation. What up, Brazili? Welcome in. #1 team in the nation, Clem sucks. Fakes on. Ooh. Screen too. Clem sucks is going to be playing #5 SMU. The first game, SMU's come quite a long way from first round. They beat Utah in a close one, and a relatively close game against Louisville as well. Clemson's coming off a big win over Texas in the quarterfinals. Obviously, still no Harvey Soro for SMU, but Rico Phoenix has been pretty good in his stead. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with SMU with their 2 quarterbacks who are both freshmen. Here we go. Right into the red zone. Ooh, and an interception on the first play from scrimmage by Andre Ekwareku. He's on the sheet. Any of y'all who are looking for a good DB, he seems to be okay. We get to see Glenn Sanders and this Clemson team off rep. All right, Sanders thought about scrambling at first, then finally decides to. Second and 4. Here's Sanders going over the middle. That's completed. Brian Rojas is able to get the first, or able to get the tackle there, but a first down for Clem sucks. And a throw that's broken up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Handoff, absolutely nowhere to go for the back there. That'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Sanders under pressure. He's going to be brought down for the sack. Oscar Valawaga gets the sack there. If he's not in the sheet, because he's an underclassman, because he's been quite the impact player. Might declare though, you never know. It's hard to remember all these players. But Clem sucks. We'll settle for a field goal. It's going to be a 42-yard attempt for Hugh Sanders, and Sanders is able to make it happen. Inching closer and closer to making it on the sheet. 3-0. SMU's defense does a good job standing strong after the offense threw a pick on the first play of the game. Now SMU has a chance. They're going to face a 4th and 2. Let's see if they go for it. They do go for it initially, but Clemson calls a timeout. Now we'll see if SMU can convert here on 4th and 2. Land it off. Stokes just gets blown up in the backfield. He had no chance to get in there. 4 straight runs for Stokes and a turnover on downs for SMU. And now Clem sucks is going to take the field again. Fucking Clem sucks. Sanders on the play fake. Under pressure, he goes down. SMU getting some pressure on the QB today. Little smooth. Sanders dumps it off over the middle. That's incomplete. That'll lead to 3rd and 16. There's a floater. And a completion down the field for the first down. Sanders, 1st and goal, throws underneath. It's completed to Ben Mashad for the touchdown. And is Clemsuck's going to blow SMU out of the water too? We'll have to see. They get a little ugly here. Ooh, a big run by Titus Stokes for 32 yards. Opens things up for to be determined. Yep. It might be a feature spec. It might work as Nintendo or whatever you say. But here's Titus Stokes with a nice run. And he's hurt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sheesh. Well, DeMarco Berryman's pretty good, so not a huge drop-off in production at the running back position. And there's Berry. Well, I say that, and he gets tilted backwards. I mean, I'm just shocked he even got a yard out of that. SMU is going to go into a huddle here. There's a fake. Phoenix keeps it himself, and he's blown up in the backfield. Ray Sauer. He's feeling pretty sour right now. Well done to get a yard, not lose 4, right? I'd be accidentally there. 3rd and 13 now. Plenty of weapons for Rico Phoenix here as he drops back. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete. And SMU, Lee Butt is going to kick this field goal. Kick is up. Good. Mr. Lee Butt. Lee Bodie. Bodie. Oh. We play for Cadron 1-4. You're 1-4, son. Into the 2nd quarter now. Clem sucks. Up 10-3. And motion. Here's Sanders floating the right side. Ooh, that almost got. That could have been a DPI, to be honest with you, but SMU gets away with one. There's a handoff. Nowhere to go for the back. Good play there by the defense. Maybe 3rd and 11. Sanders making change at the line. He's under pressure again, and he's brought down for a 3rd time in this game. It's Shaw who gets to him. Clem sucks. I'll have to punt it. Matt Shaw, the right edge. Able to get the sack there. How you doing, Dark Motherfucking Spectre? Ready for your game against FG tonight, Pimp? I get kicked deep. Nice spin. And that's going to be returned up to the 23. By Derek Cody. And SMU is going to have to punt it now. Pretty good punt from Leon Isaac. Now they got to make a defensive stop. And they do. Let's see if SMU can make this a ball game. Oh, another big runner from Titus Stokes. Stokes been eating a little bit today. He's up He gets up to the 36. That's where his offense will take over. Quick RPO left side, and yeah, my boy is dancing around a little too much. Dancing around a little too much. A handoff. Nice blocking there, and there's Stokes with a first down. Are you ready for the coat show? Probably not, but we shall see. Look, Chester coat. It's kind of a dog. Kind of a dog in the VC. Second and 9. And here's the dump off. Left side, and Jovanovich. Nick Jovanovich, the junior. Been such big play threat for SMU in these playoffs. And he made some big plays in the ACC championship game, or the Big 12 championship game, I should say. SMU's in the Big 12 now, not the ACC. Hand off to Berryman, and he gets buried, man, at the 8. I will say this, if it's SMU versus Texas Tech, it's definitely going to be 7-minute quarters, I think. I'm not going to go down to 6. We're going to do 7-minute quarters for that game because both of these teams do nothing but run fucking no huddle anyways. And we'll turn off accelerated clock for the game as well. Here's a throw underneath. Jovanovich gets very close, but he's just short. And SMU is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's a handoff. And a touchdown for Titus Stokes. And just like that, SMU is an extra point away from tying things up. We're just going to sim it, though, and they make it, so it's 10-all. And they get a stop. And they have the ball at the 49. Here comes SMU. Nice return by Derek Cody. Derek Cody. All right, 1st and 10. Here's Phoenix. Oh, he coughs it up, but it's picked up by a lineman. I don't think it's at the time where he can't advance it, but okay. Always interesting if that's the case, because usually you can't advance a fumble within 2 minutes, like under the 2-minute mark. I don't know if it was 3. That nearly gets picked off. Dangerous throw there by Phoenix. That'll lead to a 3rd and 13. So we'll see. Phoenix steps up, lets it fly. Whoa, and a drop. Just tragic, pimp. Elo Reeves just dropped it. And a nice punt. Ooh, that lands perfectly for SMU. That'll be, oh, what a punt. Lane Isaac with a nice punt. Punts for 2 yards. What? Definitely was way more than 2 yards. Sold. He sold on your boy there. Oh, big play to Emmanuel Burgess. Here comes Clem Sucks and another big throw to Cameron Dexter. Well, we haven't seen him a whole lot in watch, but in Sim he makes a big play. Oh boy, Clemson's getting hit with the glitch now. Oh, we're gonna see it. It's not gonna count. Thank the Lord. They got hit with the glitch cheese. Lane Isaac, the punter, was offsides. Yeah, that makes sense, EA. That totally makes sense. It's a feature. Works as intended, or whatever spec this says. It's not a misquote. Don't get mad at me. Here's Sanders scrambling around, and he gets brought down after a gain of just 1. Clemson has 1 timeout left. We'll see if they can get some points on the board here. A field goal would still give them a lead. Or if they throw a arm punt. Well, they're not going to do that. That's going to be completed over the middle for the first. There's a throw over the middle, and that is going to be caught for the first down. And a spike with 21 seconds will at least help Clemson, find a play real quick. All right, thrown over the middle. Gonna be a 3rd and goal now. Oh, that got tipped at the line. That's a huge play for SMU, as Clemsucks will try a field goal with 7 seconds to go. Hugh Sanders trying to make his 2nd field goal of the game, and it's good. Didn't have to think too much about that one. It's a 24-yarder, and Clemson will presumably take the lead into the half, 13-10. Yes, they do. And they get the ball, and a nice run by Nathan Anger with an angry run there, but I believe he just got hurt. Unless it was somebody else. I clicked away so quickly, it's hard to tell. All right. There's a throw over the middle. Whoa, nice play there by the defense. There's a little dump off there. It's going to lead to a 3rd and 4. Under pressure, and down goes Sanders. Palawago is one of the 2 people to get to him. Played by Palawago. Nice punt there. Not quite a what punt. It's out at the 8. And let's see what happens in Sim. See if SMU can get back in this game. 4th and inches. Yeah, probably smart for them to just punt. And nice throw there by Cameron Dexter. That'll get us back into this game, and it's actually going to bring about the first scouting op of the night. Scouting op number 1, you're going to pick any player that you see today between the 4 teams that are in the Final 4 of the college football playoffs. Just pick one player for their physicals. And honestly, that might be something you want to wait until the draft class is finalized, as there's a big play for a touchdown. Clemson is now up 2 scores. Huge play for Clemson. That was Cadron Dwumfor, or Cadron Dwumfor. Not quite sure how to say his name properly. Yeah, that first scouting op, you're going to want to put in your back pocket until the class is done. Because you don't want to just waste it on somebody who's not going to be in the class, right? Ooh, Titus Soaks with another big sim run. He's run well in sim, and he's run well and watched. And that's keeping SMU in this game. It's giving him opportunities. Rico Phoenix is going to have to make some throws, though, at some point. Stokes is only going to get back to the line. He's up to 22 carries and 153 yards in this game. Gonna need a little more from him if they're gonna come back in this game. And down goes Phoenix. Goes down in flames. Yeah, if you notice, there are more people that are in the in the class now. If you look at this sheet, so definitely have people. There are definitely people, I believe, amongst these 4 teams that are guaranteed to be in the class at this point. Just gotta take the time to look. Oh, and down goes Phoenix again. Clemson knocks SMU all the way out of their territory. It's James Brooks on the sheet. Make the class. We'll find out after stream today, or at the end of stream today. So we're gonna find out which early declares are gonna be in the class. And that's a nice punt. A fair catch at the 15. And now we will see. Clem sucks. Yuck. Hey, I wholeheartedly agree, brother Chaz. They nasty. Oh, Jeffrey Kirkus went off sides, but then a sack by Matt Jordan. How the hell you get SMU? That's crazy. I have no clue. And they have their backup quarterback in FG. They have 2 freshmen at quarterback, and their backup quarterback is playing. And somehow, SMU. I meant SMU. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, brother Chise. Now that brother Chise is here, I'm gonna repeat the first scouting up. Pick any player that is in the draft class and in the Final Four for their physicals. FSC. Okay, now I got it. Well, I mean, I'm trying to remember. No, he got hurt in the ACC championship game. I think you were, or the Big 12 championship game. I think you were there for that. So theoretically, they shouldn't be allowed to be in this. Like, they shouldn't have even been allowed to be here this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't have even been able to play in this game. Like, I don't make the rules. Like, we don't make the rules out here. This is against the rules. Hey, it's against the rules, so you go fuck yourself, and all your friends go fuck yourself, SMU. I don't give a fuck. For real. Bye-bye. Peace out. And they're going to throw left side. Slade Chambers up to the 19. But to be fair, FG, they can go fuck themselves after they beat Clem Sucks. If they don't beat Clem Sucks, then they can go fuck themselves too. What's up, Pokemans? I thought I said FSU for a second, FG. Like, you know me. I be deduking sometimes. I thought I said FSU. I thought I said FSU. Looks like they won't beat Clem Sucks. Well, if they actually give Titus Stokes the ball more, they might have a shot. Stokes been killing him in Sim, and he's had a few good runs in Watched. They're going to throw to Mello Reeves this time. Mello Reeves up to this 5. Barring a wild comeback. I mean, they got time. Hopefully. Spectre, you better stop rooting for Clem Sucks. Well, I know why you're rooting for Clem Sucks. But you better quit playing with me, bro. Because I'm about to be on your ass, bro. You keep rooting for Clem Sucks. Bad enough you picked him to win, but... You better quit playing with me, bro. Exactly. No, I know why you picked him, but you still better quit playing with me, bro. Rico Phoenix with the QB blast. And Clemson's using... I hope Clemson trails in the 4th quarter. And they just have no timeouts to use and they just look dumb as hell. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. 3rd and goal. Phoenix just allows himself to get sacked there. That's just tragic, pimp. Didn't even give himself a chance. It's Ben Dishman who got a sack. Clemson has too many people named Ben on their team. I feel some type of way about that. If you know, you know. Snap, kick on the way, and Lee Butt makes the field goal. You remember it was 3-0 sacks for 3-0 sacks for SMU earlier in the game. Yep, and then Phoenix decides he's just gonna have stage fright. Ooh, a big play to Earl McChristopher. There you go. Earl Sweatshirt. There you go. They're just gonna sim because it's gonna take it to the 4th quarter. Get your 4s and Sweetcoons in the chat if you want. Now Clem Sucks says 6. He calling him Clem Sucks because even though he picked him to win. Fuck out of here, Spectre. Quit playing with me, bro. And 3 yards gain there. Backup running back Errol Sermons, who's also on the sheet. Quick throw to Ben Mashad, the starting halfback. And now a 3rd and 4. SMU really needs to stop right here. And they're not going to get one. Mashad right up the middle. He's going to pick up the first. You know, throw over the middle and a straight up drop. He did get hit, but Dwumfor couldn't hold that one in. 2nd and 10 handoff. Mashad gets through the line, and he's going to get all the way up to the 6. We really about to see Clemsucks make the natty, huh? We really about to see Clemsucks in the natty, y'all. Might vomit a little bit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And here's a dump off. And Sermons doesn't even try to get into the end zone. He tried to juke him out. SMU, goal line set, and nice play there by the defense. Now 3rd and goal. Here we go. Can SMU make a stop? Shot in motion to the left. And no one's even there. Mashad's going to get right into the end zone. And Clemson is up 26-13 pending the extra point. See if SMU has a comeback in their cards. Ooh, nice throw there to Jovanovic. And a sack there. See if they convert this 3rd and 11. They do not. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They fail. Jovanovic with a drop. Oh, boy. And now, here we go. Handoff. Broken tackle. 3 yards gained on the play. Gonna lead to a 2nd and 7. There's a throw over the middle completed. 1st down. Clemsucks is looking like they're gonna pull away here on this drive. SMU needs a big play. Here's a fake. Sanders throws, finds Dwumfor, and he's up to about the 7. His name's Dwumfor, but SMU might be done for. And Sanders keeps it himself on the read option. Probably not the best decision. But, I mean, they were going to lose yards anyways. Dexter in motion to the left now. Goes back to the right. Here's an interception. That was a no-look interception. Oh, my God. Ruffin gets the pick. The end zone's whack. We only aim for the friend zone here unless, you know. Hey, look, Trades. That's all I get out here, okay? It's fine. I don't got enough game for anything else, you know what I'm saying? Monty Ruffin gets a pick at the 1-yard line. Kind of want to watch SMU here, see if they can conjure a way to not give up a safety here. They might have had a better chance if we don't watch them, but hey. Content, baby. Stokes gets 5. SMU's going no huddle here. They are an up-tempo team anyways, but, you know, probably smart to go no huddle in this situation. Now, quick throw over the middle, and Mello Reeves reaches out and picks up the first. So, SMU has some breathing room now. And a dump off to Reeves. This time he's going to lose a couple yards. Now SMU huddles up and sets up a new play. 4:06 to go. Handoff. Stokes breaks a tackle, and he stays up for a little longer. Picks up 4. Now it's a 3rd and 8. If Phoenix has a big play in him. Nope, he's going to get sacked again. 8 sacks in the game for Clemson. And now 4th and 12. Phoenix has to make something happen here. He's going to yeet. Double coverage, and it's incomplete. He wanted Slade Chambers, but good defense there. And Clemson, unfortunately, fortunately for Spectre. Just watching that play made me sick because I knew Mashad was going to get in there. Clemson. Thank you, Spec. Clemson's looking like they're going to get into the natty, but SMU is not going to go quietly. So they pick up a first. 2:31 to go. SMU not going to go quietly into the night here, though. Yeah, I see you, Ben. I'm not even on camera. Oh, you mean Ben Mashad, not E. Okay. I'll fuck with you. Hey, yo. Throw left side. There's Chambers trying to make something happen there, but he gets blasted immediately. Likely just one last hurrah from SMU here on this drive. Hell of an effort with their backup quarterback in, but Rico Phoenix just, lights were too bright, moment was too big for him. He's just going to dump it off to Jovanovic. He breaks a tackle. Jovanovic is trying to get the first there. Gotta like seeing that from him. He's only a junior, but he might end up early declaring and joining the other receivers in this offense. As there's a completion right side for the first down. Forget that guy, who number 88 is, but he's like another one of their receivers who's pretty good. Berryman in motion. Phoenix holding the ball way too long, and he's brought down. Dishman with his 3rd sack of the game. Ben Dishman proving that draft stock. Here's a throw over the middle. It's Berryman all the way up to the 17. And SMU not giving up the fight here. RPO left side. There's James Rosas making the catch. Now throw to the end zone and a diving grab by Mello Reeves for the touchdown. SMU, well, at least attempts onside kick. I mean, I don't know how much is going to help. They have 1 timeout left. But let's see what they do here. Onside kick. And easily recovered by Clemson there. That is going to do it. Clemsucks is going to the natty. 34-20 is your final. Again, SMU, without their starting quarterback, Harvey Soro, unfortunately got hurt in the Big 12 championship game. Probably wouldn't have played in the natty even if they got there, but now he has a whole season to rest his knee up. Hell of a season from Soro. Just because he was a Heisman finalist, I'll give this away about Harvey Soro. He threw for 3,990 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 8 picks this year. So, pretty damn good running back, or quarterback. They had good running backs as well. Titus Stokes in the class, you'll see him. DJ Raymond also was out with a torn rotator cuff. He was another good running back. He had 10 rushing touchdowns this year. Wasn't even the starter. He was more of their power back behind Stokes. But he's another freshman. Well, that's a freshman from Louisville. I'm sorry, I misread that. My bad. But yeah, there you go. Louisville had a running back who had 10 touchdowns as a freshman. There you go. Gave you some free information on another guy who wasn't even involved with the stream. You're welcome. They do have a sophomore right tackle who was out with a ruptured disc who had cakes this year. Kona Semino is his name. Not Seminole, Semino. But anyways, let's look at these stats. Can you see the stats, please? Yes, you can. Senior quarterback for Clemson, Glenn Sanders, 21 of 37, 303, and 3 touchdowns. He also threw a pick. Ben Mashad, 10 carries for 57 and a touchdown. He's also a senior running back. Felt like he had a better game than that. But Nathan Anger, he's a junior running back. He had 6 carries for 49 yards. Was knocked out of the game. We'll see if he plays in the Natty or not. And then senior Daryl Sermons had 2 carries for 6 yards. He's on the sheet. We'll see if he ends up getting in there. And then senior wide receiver Adrian Dwumthor had a 10-yard carry. He also had 5 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown, but he did have 4 drops. Junior wide receiver Emmanuel Burgess had 4 catches for 91 yards. Senior wide receiver Cameron Dexter, 4 catches for 51. Shot had 3 catches for 13 and 2 touchdowns. Sophomore wide receiver Earl McChristopher had 2 catches for 34. Sermons 1 catch for 4. Junior tight end James Macklin had 1 catch for 20 yards. Inger had a catch for 8. Blocking wise, senior left guard Quan Muhammad had 3 pancakes, as did junior center Andre Awosika. Senior right tackle Jamil Burgess, 2 pancakes, 2 sacks given up. Junior right tackle Glenn Jolly had a pancake and a sack given up. Junior right guard Alan McKenzie had a pancake, and freshman right tackle Levi Moe. Hey Mo, chill Mo. Gave up a sack. And senior left guard Cordell Calloway gave up a sack as well. Defensively, senior right edge George Edmond, 10 tackles, 5 solo, 3 TFLs, and a sack and a half. Senior corner Sergio Reese had 10 tackles, 7 solo. Senior strong safety Pat Kirkendall, 8 tackles, 2 solo. Junior corner Ray Sauer, 8 tackles, 6 solo, 1 TFL. Senior will linebacker Ben Dishman had a monster game, 7 tackles, 3 solo, 6 TFLs, and 3 sacks. Senior left edge Callum Holiday, 7 solo tackles, a TFL, and a sack. Junior Mike Sean Teague had 6 tackles, 4 solo, 2 TFLs, and a sack. Junior corner Quincy Hart, 6 tackles, 4 solo. Senior free safety Andre Ekwerek, 6 tackles, 5 solo, 1 TFL, and a pick. Senior D tackle James Rutz, 5 tackles, 3 solo, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. Senior D tackle Edward Ellington, 5 tackles, 2 solo, 3 TFLs, and 2 sacks as well. Sophomore D tackles Ty Stout, 4 tackles, 2 solo. Junior Sam linebacker Cam Hayden, 3 tackles, 1 solo. Freshman will linebacker Nafari and Chukwu, 3 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL. And a bunch of 1 tackle Andes, as FG calls them. Hayden and Teague each had a pass deflection. Edmond had a forced fumble. That's it for Clemson's defense. Senior kicker Hugh Sanders, who is in the sheet. 2 of 2 on field goals with a long of 42 and 4 extra points. Junior punter Colin Mast, 6 punts, 38.1 average and 25 net with a punt inside the 20. What up, Ray? Sophomore strong safety Ben Vaccaro had a kick return, yards, and Emmanuel Burgess had 1 return for 13 yards. I'm pretty sure that Vaccaro's kick return was the recovery. The irony of Pokemon telling Ray to read the room, that's crazy. You tell him, Ray. For SMU, freshman quarterback Rico Phoenix, 17 of 26, 159, a touchdown and a pick. 27 carries, 176 yards, and a touchdown for senior running back Titus Stokes. Phoenix had a fumble. He got sacked a bunch. And sophomore running back DeMarco Berryman, 5 carries for 1 yard. Oof. Senior tight end Mello Reeves, 4 catches, 27 yards, a touchdown, and a drop. Junior wide receiver Nick Jovanovich, 4 catches, 42 yards, and a drop. Junior wide receiver Derek Cody, 3 catches for 25. Senior wide receiver Slade Chambers, 2 catches, 30 yards. Sophomore running back DeMarco Berryman, 2 catches for 25. Senior tight end James Rosas, 1 catch for 2 yards. And junior wide receiver Howie Keller, 1 catch for 8 yards. Yeah, the irony of Pokemon telling Ray to read the room is crazy to me, but... Alright. Sophomore center Tyrone Dillard had 2 pancakes and 2 sacks allowed. Senior right guard Greg Slay had a pancake. Mello Reeves had a pancake as well. Senior right guard Aries Landers had a pancake and a sack allowed. Junior right tackle Nick Boone had a pancake and a sack allowed. Freshman right tackle Tony Gaston gives up 2 sacks. And sophomore left tackle Noah Schumann gives up 2 sacks. Ooh. Defensively for SMU, Isaiah Messer, the junior corner. 8 tackles, 6 solo. Sophomore right edge Matt Shaw, 8 tackles, 5 solo, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks. Sophomore Mike linebacker Thaddeus Atagui, 7 tackles, 5 solo, and a TFL. Junior corner Brian Rojas, 6 tackles, all of them solo. Senior free safety Quan Vernon, 6 tackles, 4 solo, 1 TFL. Senior Mike linebacker Nicholas Boyle, 5 tackles, 2 solo, 2 TFLs, and half a sack. Sophomore left edge Oscar Valawaga, 3 tackles, 1 solo, 2 TFLs, 2 sacks. Freshman corner Miguel Carmazzi, 3 tackles, 2 solo. Junior corner Floyd Irving, 3 tackles, 2 solo. Senior will linebacker Matt Jordan, 3 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a half a sack. Sophomore D tackle Davion Spears, 2 tackles and a half a sack. Senior D tackle Antoine Kilroy, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, and half a sack. Sophomore left edge Jose Phoenix, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 2 TFLs, and half a sack. And freshman will linebacker Stefan Ali had a tackle on the TFL. And senior free safety Kamani Ruffin had a tackle and a pick. Pass deflections for Ruffin, Carmazzi, Vernon, and Phoenix Rojas. Alright, Lee Butt, sophomore kicker. 2 on field goals, made a 47-yarder and 2 extra points, and he made both of them. Junior punter Lane Isaac, 5 punts for 226, a 45.2 average, 42.6 net average, 2 punts inside the 20. Freshman wide receiver Tony Hurtaloo had a kick return for 34 yards, and junior wide receiver Derek Cody, 5 punt returns for 79 yards. So, that about get her done for that. Let's see if pertinent information. Oh, we got something here. We got a little goodie for you guys. So Ben Mashad. That's the single season rushing touchdowns record for Clemsucks. Have anything on here? Oh, that just say ones. That's all you get. But no, I lied. That's not all you get, because I also am going to give you beautiful people another scouting opportunity. Scouting opportunity number 2. Pick any player that you see today in this Final Four for their key ratings. Might have been able to predict that, maybe not. All right, now, one national championship participant care of. Now we're at the other one. Big one here. 3 versus number 2. We got a user player in this game. Here we go. Texas Tech, number 2 team in the nation. Takes on Auburn, the number 3 team in the nation. So will we have a battle of Tigers in the national championship, or will Buck Clemens lead Texas Tech to the Natty after winning the Heisman? Todd's player is going to be white when he gets to the league. It's, you know, best QB I could find. Wanted to get some of the users involved early. And same thing with Ice's player. Ice's player was black in CFB, but he's going to be white when he gets to the league. So, yeah. Yeah. Whatever CJ says. All right. Get this bread. Texas Tech will start with the football. The ball well to start things off, and a nice first down there. Tyler Jacques making the catch there for Clemens. And here we go. Texas Tech. Straight out the gate. Here's Clemens. Under pressure. He's going to be brought down for the sack. Paul Oakes gets to him. Professor Oakes. I mean, what? Second and 19. Clemens throws underneath. And they're going to get some of that back, but now Leslie Siragusa is hurt for Texas Tech. Probably one of their better offensive linemen. As you look at Clemens' numbers, he has 0 interceptions this year. I didn't want y'all to find that out, but here you go. Oh, I mean, thanks, CFB. You didn't have to give that away to him, but yep, you guys get that. There's a completion right side for the first. Brian Longo making the catch. Yeah, it checks out. Well, I think we all just found out who QB1 is. The throw, right side, completed. And y'all may or may not have just found out who QB1 is. I'm just saying. To throw left side. Well, there's interception number 1 on the season. Immediately punishes him after showing that information. That's hilarious, low-key. Immediately just says, oh, you have no interceptions? Here's one. Tobias Edwards, the free safety, gets the yick there. And he is the first player all season pick off Buck Clemens. So now we'll see what Cornelius Taduka can do. Well, not Cornelius. Told Colney in it. Well, he's going to throw a pick right back. Eric Freitas gets the pick. And Texas Tech. Oh, but then Enrique Beach with a nice sack there. Nice sack. And then here comes Clemens back with a vengeance. Here's a quick throw left side. Nice spin move there, and he's going to pick up about 7. Texas Tech goes up tempo here. Immediately punishes him, though. That's crazy. And there's Duke Roy spinning off a tackler. Roy is going to get inside the 10. Remember, he didn't get a lot of action against TCU because he got hurt. So, we'll probably see more of him today. He can stay healthy. Here's Clemens. Throws at the end zone. That's Roy getting up to the 2. Second and goal. And off to Roy. Yeah, he's got to make his mind up a little quicker than that. Third and goal from the 4 now. Clemens hands it off. Roy jukes out a defender, and he's going to get back to the line. That's about it. And Texas Tech will try a field goal here to make it a 3-point lead. They're going to break the ice with the scoring. Thanks to Adrian Marquez. 3-0 Texas Tech. See if we see Todd Konebruv. He gets sacked by Awasika there. And no Konebruv here. It's Konebruv. Texas Tech's going to punt. Here comes the Konebruv in it. And then he gets... Breeze loses 3 on the run, actually. Not a sack. Some punt tennis here. Here comes Auburn. Ball start. Oh, a big run by Spencer Breeze. And here comes Auburn. Todd Konebruv leading the charge now. Shit's Konebruv. Here's Konebruv. Throwing over the middle. That's completed. That was number 72, so he threw it to a tackle, yo. Shit's Konebruv. Konebruv dumps it off. Here's Breeze picking up about 7. Eric Carrera with the sack, or with the tackle there, not the sack. 2nd and 3. Quick throw. That's going to be a broken sack. Uh-oh. Is he going to get in? He gets stopped just short. That was a hell of an effort there by Tavares Irving. First and goal, handoff. Up the oh, he got stopped. God damn. Now Carrera's hurt. Not ideal for Texas Tech. A handoff. Breeze cuts, jukes inside, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Oh, Breeze. I mean, whatever your name is, Breeze. Spencer Breeze. Can you get me mad? Can you get me mad? Saint Breeze. First down. Tyler Jacques again. Gonna need him to show up and watch, though. Big. And a yeet to Jacques, and it's deflected. Good defense there by Auburn. Clemens over the middle finds his man for the first. Here comes Texas Tech. Out by Auburn. They're trying to slow things down here. Trying to protect their players a little bit. Clemens throwing the screen. And Roy, I think, just dropped that straight up, or it hit somebody. Couldn't tell. Throw, and it's caught. What a hit there. Good God. Man just got obliterated, but he held onto the football. Now first and goal. Roy in motion to the right after the audible. QB power, and Buck Clemens just runs right in for the touchdown. Straight up QB blast. He gets in. 10-7 Texas Tech. Auburn goes 3 and out. Now they're engaged in a little punt tennis. Ooh. Ooh, Colony Rub gets sacked. Now a big throw to Longo. It's Texas Tech in position. They'll use their second timeout after the big play. 50 seconds to go here in this first half. See what happens. Here is Clemens throwing left side. That's completed. Tyler Jacques breaks a tackle before picking up 6. Now Texas Tech is going to huddle up quickly and then call a play. 6 seconds at the snap. Here's a throw right side to Longo, and he breaks a tackle, and he finally gets blasted at the 35. Texas Tech wasting a lot of time here. Might be some cock management. Going to take the snap with 6 seconds. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, they call a timeout with 1 second. They got so lucky there. And now Marquez will kick a field goal. This will be a 29-yarder for him. Kick on the way. Good. Good. Appreciate the hydrate, Pokemans. Appreciate the hydrate from earlier as Guardian. I have no water on me, but I owe you guys one. Here comes Auburn. Take the lead here with a touchdown. Called Colony, bruv. Runs the speed option. He'll keep it himself. Pitches last second. There's Breeze off to the races. And Breeze is all the way up inside the 10. Breeze with a buck 29 on 13 carries in this game. And first and goal now for Auburn. RPO action. I'll get up to the 2. Second and goal. And off. Breathe. Superman's that hoe. Touchdown, Auburn. Superman that hoe. He gonna Superman that hoe. All right. All right. Well, Texas Tech got close to getting a first down, but their defense stands tall there. A lot of punt tennis here. Good old-fashioned punt tennis. And a first down. See if they get another one. Nope. They're going to punt it again. Okay, caught up. Hey, yo. With this stream. Ooh, wee. Ooh, and a touchdown. But Connie Bruv isn't in the game anymore. It's Dave Childress who passes it to Perkins for the touchdown. I'm taken aback by that, AO. Whole lot of punt tennis here. But Texas Tech gets to the 50. We finally get back into the action. And that's going to bring us to scouting out number 3. Stream. I want you to pick 3 players in the draft class. And it can be any players in the draft class. I'll tell you if they have dev or not. And off. Oh, broken tackle and a first down. Noted. Ooh-wee. Clemens goes underneath the Longo. He'll only get a yard on the play. Of course, Ritter's in the backfield right now. I don't know if Roy's hurt or not, but Ritter got a lot of the carries against TCU. He'll get this one. Ritter with a nice run. All the way up to the 16. Ritter was still pretty decently effective against TCU. Now an RPO to Longo. He gets hit almost immediately, but he picks up 4. Woke you up from your half nod to that op. Did you go to sleep at all, Spected? Oh, and Longo just straight up dropped that. And now Mario Lima is hurt for Texas Tech. Yeah, I think Roy is just hurt or is just dealing with the wear and tear shit right now. Quick throw over the middle. Broken tackle. First down. Great effort there. He did, but he's still tired AF. I feel that. I'm gonna drink a whole pot of coffee or whatever Spectre does. Oh, what a fight there. Up to the 1. And they'll reset here. Yep, Ritter's still in the game for Texas Tech. Read option. Clemens is going to take it himself for the Texas Tech touchdown. Buck Clemens threw a pick today, but he's gotten 2 rushing touchdowns. Showing off the athleticism. I mean, I think he's got to be like most people's QB1 at this point, right? Clemens throws a swing pass. Ritter's going to try to get there. Duke Roy would have got that 100%. Duke Roy would have 100% got that. There's a kickoff inside 5, and it's taken up to the 20. All right. Ooh, big run there by Cutting. Breeze with a big run up to the 12. And Texas Tech desperately has to stop Auburn from getting into the end zone here. It's getting late in this game. That is not Todd Conley. Oh. Yeah, that's Childress still in the game. Conley Bruv is hurt. Roy hurt too. Roy's hurt. Conley Bruv's hurt. It's crazy. Childress will take it up the middle, and he's going to get back to the line. Yeah, Roy might be an injury liability. I'm just saying. Throw him to the end zone. That's picked off. Texas Tech just got a big play as they hold Auburn to 0 points there. Only Bruv being hurt. Got their backup in the game. No bueno. Eric Steffen gets the pick there. Now, we'll see what Texas Tech does the rest of the way. See if Buck Clemens has a legacy drive, and if he can cement his spot as the top QB in the class. He'll give it to Ritter. Ritter goes absolutely nowhere. Texas Tech's going to hurry up here. Handoff up the middle. Ritter gets away this time, and he's going to pick up about 9. Now a 3rd and 2 for the Red Raiders. See if Clemens has a big play in him here. Oh, he faked a Statue of Liberty, and Ritter picks up the first. I don't think I've ever seen the Statue of Liberty run in this game. Handoff. Ritter gets blown up. Texas Tech, with their up-tempo, does not mind running the football at all. So have all 3 timeouts. They'll fake it this time, and this time the dump off over the middle, and that will get up near the first down marker as we hit the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 1. We'll see what they do here. There's a fake. Thrown right side, incomplete. Nearly picked off, and Texas Tech's going to go for it on 4th down. And will they give it to Ritter again here? They do. Ritter had the first down, and he just doesn't take it. What are you doing? Wow. Duke Roy would have got that. All right. You know what that was expected? I think Ritter had Auburn winning outright on this parlay. He sold, bruh. And there's a tackle there. What do you smoke? Bro, he's smoking that good, Pokey. All right, Childress threw a pick on his last pass. It looks like he's going to have to throw it here unless he just does a QB power or something. And he's going to take a shot over the middle. He completes this one. And Auburn is going to the Natty. I mean, yeah, Ritter needs his scholarship taken away after that. That is big time selling. Oh my God, bro. That motherfucker sold. Buck Clemens is unable to win a Natty. His final year at Texas Tech. What a sell job there. Auburn wins 21-19. Really came down to two plays that Ritter just couldn't make. You know, can't blame him for the two-point conversion. I just didn't like the play call there. But, bro, on that run, you got to pick up that first. But he just didn't, bro. He choked it. Choked it away, and now we get a Tiger versus Tiger Bowl. Words that are expected. It's tragic, Peanut. Tragic. Alright, let's read these stats, though. Buck Clemens probably solidified himself as the top QB in the class. Despite the L. 28-48, 317, and a pick. He had a good game. It's not enough. Caleb Ritter. Could have made a case for him being in the class if he would have had a couple more plays, but he sells on that last run. 10 carries, 40 yards. He's a senior, so I'd have to say good riddance to him. Duke Roy, 7 carries, 26 yards. I guess they just didn't want to play him. He doesn't have an injury designation. I don't know. He probably would have got the first if they played him. Tony Marriott had 1 carry for 2 yards. He's a freshman running back. Melvin Raymond is a junior. He had a carry for 1 yard, and senior wide receiver George Vallejo had a carry for 4 yards. I'm sorry. Senior wide receiver Brian Longo, 9 catches, 132 yards, and I think he deserves to be in the class at this point. He is not currently in the class, but I think got to throw him in now. See you guys. There you go. Hey, yo, you better chill out, pimp. Better chill out, Dark Spectre. You better quit playing on me, bro. I shall say less, though. Probably fine. 50-50. And senior wide receiver George Vallejo, 5 catches, 61 yards. Senior wide receiver Tyler Jacques, 4 catches, 44. Tight end Cam Lockett, 4 catches, 29 yards. He's a freshman. Junior wide receiver Joe Camarillo, 2 catches for 11 yards. Raymond had a catch for nothing. Longo had 2 drops as well, by the way. Caleb Ritter had a catch for 12 yards. Walter Brink, the sophomore receiver, 1 catch for 23. And Duke Roy had a catch for 5. Junior right tackle Mike Brown had 4 pancakes but 3 sacks allowed. Junior right guard Orlando Abiamiri, 4 pancakes, 2 sacks allowed. Junior left tackle George Perkins had 2 pancakes. Sophomore right guard Mario Lima had 2 pancakes. Senior center Sean Allen, he had a pancake, as did Tyler Jacques. All right. Defensively, Eric Carrera Junior Mike linebacker, 10 tackles, 8 solo, 2 TFLs. Junior corner Jake Kuhn, 7 tackles, 3 solo, 1 TFL. Senior free safety Tony Buchanan, 6 tackles, 2 solo. Senior will linebacker, you want Somatopa? Somatopa, 5 tackles, 4 solo, 1 TFL. He didn't get hurt at all in this game, so that's a plus. Senior D tackle Imani Ezeki, 5 tackles, 3 solo, 2 TFLs, and a sack. Junior corner Paris Creer, 5 tackles, 4 solo. Junior Sam linebacker Eric Freitas, 4 tackles, 1 solo, a TFL, and a pick. Juniors strong safety Ben Canada, 4 tackles, 2 solo. Junior strong safety Eric Steven, 3 tackles, 2 solo. Sophomore left edge Joel Awosika, 3 tackles, all of them solo, a TFL, and a sack. Senior corner Kyrie Emerson had 2 solo tackles. Junior will linebacker Artie May had 2 solo tackles, as did Dalton Cormier, the senior Sam. Senior wide receiver George Vallejo had 2 tackles, and senior D tackle Alton Howden had 2 tackles, both of them solo, and a TFL for freshman D tackle Dylan Schulters. Dylan Sargent. And Canada and Buchanan both had pass deflections. Forced fumble by Artie May. Tough loss for Texas Tech. Senior kicker Adrian Marquez, 2 of 2 on field goals for 29, along with 29, and 1 extra point made. Junior punter Tremaine Nesbitt, 7 punts, 45.8 average and a 39.8 head average, and 3 punts inside the 20. Ritter had a kick return for 33. Marriott had a kick return for 21. And Jacques with 6 punt returns for 63 yards. And now we go to Auburn. Todd Cornybruv got hurt in this game. I hope he didn't hurt his kneecap. He went 8 of 14 for 93 yards and a pick before going out with the injury. Junior quarterback Dave Childress, who's probably going to be the starter next year. 3 of 5, 79 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Sophomore running back Spencer Breeze went off, though, today. 24 carries, a $196, and 2 touchdowns. Senior running back Josh Cutting, who's on the sheet, 6 carries for 55 yards. Childress ran for 1 yard on 3 carries, and then sophomore wide receiver Rayshawn Perkins had a carry for 3 yards. Senior wide receiver Tavares Irving, 3 catches for 37. Breeze had 2 catches for 10. Junior wide receiver Steve Emmanuel had 2 catches for 14. Perkins, the sophomore receiver, 2 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Junior wide receiver Denton James had a catch for 26. And junior left tackle Tyler Colombo had a catch for 22. Interesting. All right, blocking wise, junior right guard Elton McFarland had 5 pancakes but a sack allowed. This is probably a player that he would say radio should draft. Senior center Sammy Prude had 2 pancakes. And then junior right tackle Carlos Reeves had a pancake and a sack allowed, and junior right guard Jeremy Jorgensen had a pancake. Defensively, senior Mike linebacker Greg Kuhn had 14 tackles, 6 solo, a TFL, and half a sack. Sophomore free safety Tobias Edwards, 12 tackles, 4 solo, and the first and only pick of the season on Buck Clemens. Senior corner Byron Curl, 10 tackles, 8 solo. Senior cornerback Brian Okine, 9 tackles, 6 solo. Senior strong safety Dre Harris, 8 tackles, 5 solo, and a TFL. Junior corner John Kukwa, 7 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL. Senior will linebacker Daryl Torrance had 6 tackles, 1 solo, 3 TFLs. Junior will linebacker Jimmy Westfall, 5 tackles, 3 solo. Freshman D tackle Lamar Harris, 4 tackles, 1 solo, a TFL, and half a sack. Junior right edge Enrique Beach had 3 solo tackles, a TFL, and a sack. Senior punter Andreas Gomez had 2 tackles, both of them solo. Sophomore corner Tyler Stromberg had 2 solo tackles. D tackle Daryl Shermer, he's a senior. He had a solo tackle, a TFL, and a sack. Same thing with Junior D tackle Paul Oakes, and junior left edge Rafael Ballo. Jumped the gun a little bit. Look at pass deflections. Kuhn had 2, Curl had 1, Torrance had 1, and strong safety Dre Harris had 1 as well. Beach had a forced fumble. Now, kicking stats. Senior kicker Creed Proctor. He made 3 of his 3 extra point attempts. Senior punter Andreas Gomez, 7 punts, 316. 45.1 average, 36 net average. Main Qualls had 2 returns for 54 yards. Cutting had a return for 19. And Breeze, 4 punt returns for 43. And that is how the cookie crumbles, bruv. Sad ending for Texas Tech. Get a Tiger Bowl in the Natty. Texas Tech. Tyler Jacques sets the single season receptions record. I think I already marked that down. Actually didn't. Okay, well, let me mark that down now. There you go. Free info right there. Anything else fun? Oh, you do. Also set the Big 12 single season school record. Okay, well, Tyler Jacques might be he might be a guy. Oh, but wait, there's more. So, if what he's shown this season hasn't already been like enough to boost his stock, Buck Clemens, in addition to being the Heisman Trophy winner, also set this career passing yards record at Texas Tech. That's a big deal because Texas Tech has been, they've been an air raid offense for a very long time. That's kind of a big deal, considering he goes to fucking Texas Tech of all schools. Kind of a big deal there. All right, now our Texas Tech's coach. No. Defeated Clem sucks. Real Auburn for all the marbles. We're going straight through for this game. I'll give you scouting op number 4 because I'm so kind, though. Scouting op number 4 is pick 3 players in the draft class, any 3 players in the draft class, and I'll reorder them for you, best to worst overall. Another one you want to keep holstered somewhere. We're going to go to distance with this one. Auburn. Love that one of your faves. Ooh-wee. Oh, I love when you do that one too, FG. I'll say that. Definitely am a big fan of when you do that. Here is Glenn Sanders. The Clem sucks. Dump off there. 4 yards gain on the play. Offside. But a flag on the play. Oh, I don't even think it was completed, but it is a dippy on Byron Curl. Wasn't completed, but it'll be a first down for Clemson no matter what. Regardless. Good old Clem sucks. RPO action. 4 yards gained there. Under pressure, and down goes Sanders. Down goes Sanders. Carl Granger. I've seen his name come up a couple of times. Down goes Sanders again. Daryl Shermer gets the sack this time. Here's a handoff to Breeze. Gains 5 on the play. Breeze breaks a tackle, and he gets dropped at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd down and 5. Todd Coneybrove is available in this game. Throws right side. He completes it for the first. Good to see Coneybrove in the game after getting hurt last week in the semifinal game. Handoff, Breeze breaks a tackle, jumps over a defender. That was dangerous, and he gets a yard. Called Coneybrove, isn't it? If his kneecaps holding up today. Coneybrove throws left side, and it's completed for the first. Finds Tavares Irving there. It's the Coneybrove, isn't it? Oh, he gets yicked up. Oh, boy. Tried to force that one over the middle. That defender said, "Fuck no, baby." That was Pat Kirkendall, the strong safety in the sheet. Kind of forced that one. Just a little too forceful. Gets yicked up. It was so forceful. Oh my god. He's being so forceful. Now here's the throw right side. Yup, that didn't work out very well. Not much gain there. Cameron Dexter making the grab for a yard. Now Sanders throws right side, completed. And that'll get him about 5. Now 3rd down and 4. The deep shot over the middle completed. It's Cadron 1-4. And he said, Auburn secondary, y'all are done for. First and 10 from the 36. There's a handoff, spin move, broken tackle by Sermons. He's going to get the first up to the 25. Mashad checks back into the game now. First and 10. RPO right side. And this time about 4 yards gained on the play. That was Emmanuel Burgess making the grab there. Now 2nd and 6. There's a fake. Read option. Sanders is going to pick up about 3. So he gets halfway there from 2nd down. Now 3rd and 3. An RPO. Caught. Touchdown. Clem sucks. 1-4 makes the grab and gets into the end zone. And just like that, Clemson is up first. Fucking Clem sucks. Fucking Clem sucks. 7-0. See if Auburn can respond. Just so everybody knows, probably should have read this off earlier, but still have a couple of people still alive. Fortunately, a lot of people picked Texas Tech to win it all, and they sold. We still got Fade who picked Auburn, and Spect who picked Clem sucks alive. So either Fade gets, the bonus for picking the right team, or Spect does. There's a big shot over the right side, completed, 1st down and more, all the way up to the 44. That's Averill making the grab there. Or Avril Levine, even, if you will. 1st and 10 from the 44. RPO over the middle. 3 yards gained on the play. 2nd and 7. Screen. Oh, nice block. It's going to pick up the 1st down. Mr. Breeze. 1st and 10. Handoff. Breeze again. Running hard for Auburn here. Now under a minute to go here in the 1st quarter of this natty. Handoff. Oh, broken tackle on a 1st down. Up to the 17. McFarland is hurt. That was Josh Cutting picking up the 1st down. Might not be the starting running back, but Cutting's proven in the last game and on that carry that he can still potentially be a starting running back for somebody, as he's going to pick up about 2 on the play. Trying to make a name for himself out over here. I'm trying to make a name for himself over here. Over the middle, completed. Cutting again. Makes the grab, and that'll end the 1st quarter here in the natty. Early 7-0 lead for Clemson. Almost called him Clem 6. Clem sucks. Auburn is driving though. Tigers. Now goal. Tigers goal. Now Conley Bruv throws, and that's nearly picked off again. It's Conley Bruv. Kick is up. That's good. Got lucky. Yep. Definitely a situation where it was better to be lucky than good. All right. Second and 6. The throw, right side, completed. But only for a few yards. 3rd and 5. Auburn has 6 in the box. They rush 5, or no, they rush 4, and they nearly get there, but they're going to get a tackle as Dre Harris sacrifices himself for the tackle there. Clemson will punt it away. Clem sucks. Oh, wee. Little touch pass there. That didn't work out at all. Once Hart is hurt for Clemson, though. Pull a fast one. It didn't work out for him, though. Pull a fast one. 2nd and 13. Cutting in motion. I think Breeze might either be hurt or tired now. As Toddbruv throws over the middle and it's completed. What in the world just happened? Perkins is hurt, but the hell was that animation? Handoff. Nice run there. Now Ben Dishman is hurt for Clemson. A lot of good players getting taken out because of injuries. That wear and tear shit's broken because it has been all cutting in this game. And now Conleybrov keeps it himself, breaks a tackle, and he's going to end up losing. Oh, he gets a yard thanks to forward progress, but got jacked up a little bit. 3rd and 3. Conleybrov over the middle, completes it, 1st down. Barely, but he does get the first. 1st and 10 from the 36. Snap. Conleybrov yeets it, has a wide open man. It's a touchdown for Auburn. That is the man of the hour, Mr. Tavares Irving. Mama, there go that man. Mama, there go that man. There go that man again, mama. All right, Auburn. Lined up to kick the extra point to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up, and it's good. Okay. 14. Flames scored on the Sabres. That's tragic. 1st and 10 from the 14. Here's a throw over the middle, completed. 1st down up to the 29. Let's see if Auburn can get a stop here. Off right side. And it's going to be another 1st down to the same exact player. RPO. to 86 again. He's getting force-fed the football right now. And off to Mashad, he picks up the first. Ten. Right side and a yard picked up. Second. Another completion for our first. Cameron Dexter. Play. Lead to a 2nd and 3. Completion right side and a first down from Mashad up to the 13. And Clemsucks is going to score again, it looks like. Spec loves to see it, but I hate to see it. Oh, they're going to fake. They did like an RPO fake pitch there. About 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Mashad. He reaches out. Doesn't get the first, though. I think they're going to go QB sneak here. Auburn has the numbers. Will they get the stop, though? Ooh. Ooh, they get the first. Somebody jumped on that line and didn't get called for it. Very lucky there for Auburn. Didn't matter, though. Hand off, Mashad tries to get there. Get open field tackle, though. Bot number 74. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A bit of a slugfest so far in this one. Full option, and good God, Sanders got blown up by Presley. Auburn takes a timeout. Lead to a 3rd and goal. Now, roll out. Sanders throws to the end zone, and it's broken up and nearly picked off. And Clemson is going to let their nuts hang here from the 4-yard line. Trying to take the lead here. Sanders throws over the middle, and it goes right into the dirt. And it's a turnover on downs. Auburn takes over from the 4. There's a handoff to Cutting. He gets blown up in the backfield. I don't know what that pass was, but it was a salad, Pino, or whatever spec it says. Auburn looking like they're just going to be... They're just going to try to run the clock out. Auburn's not going to let them know. They're in a timeout. 3rd and 7. They're in a passing formation, but could see a County Grove QB blast here. Clemson sends the rush. Oh my God, 84 just sold so hard. Punt it from their own end zone now. Clemson is able to save a timeout. They're going to have very good field position after that. Not great punt. I mean, when you're punting out of your own end zone, most likely never going to have a good punt. The right side, 1-4 on the bubble. Is able to pick up 5. Clemson uses timeout number 2 with 46 seconds to go here in the first half. A little early to use your second timeout when you're that close, but hey. And Sanders rolls out right into a defender. Good God. That was just not good for him at all. 3rd and 14 from the 43 now. He takes the snap. Time steps up in the pocket. Dumps it off. Last second to Mashad, and he's finally brought down. Only 6 yards gain. And Auburn's just going to let Clemson kick the field goal here. No timeouts taken. Snap. Hugh Sanders is going to make it, and we are tied up at 10 at the half. fun game to watch, even though I don't like seeing Clemson succeed. I can admit when a fun game is a fun game. Alrighty. Well, scouting up, number 5. 5, right? I want you to pick 2 players in this entire class. In the actual class. And you'll get their full ratings. You might want to hold off until the early players come out, but, you know. Who am I to tell you what to do with your life, right? Auburn's going to get a return out of this one, and Cutting, I believe that team. Cutting's still in the backfield, still no sign of Spencer Breeze. Cutting's been okay so far. I'll get another carry, a nice run there. He'll pick up about 8. 6 carries for 25 yards so far for Cutting. 2nd and 2. Here's County Rev on the play fake. Gets County Rev. He's going to get it out of the pot, or he tried to, and he's brought down for the sack. I think he decided the last second to try to throw that, and that was just not a good decision there by Todd Coneybrev. Tony Salam, the corner, brought him down. That is a coverage sack right there. It'll be 3rd and 11. Auburn's trying to make something happen here. Cutting in motion. I think that one just got tipped as he was throwing it. Goes right into the dirt for an incompletion. We see the punt unit come out. Uh-oh. That was close. In a roughing, and that's returned up to the 49. Now an injury. That might be Salam who got hurt. And I will see Clemson's offense at the 49. And down goes the quarterback. Again. Andrew's getting beat up in this game. That's Shermer who got to him. Daryl Shermer, the D tackle. Had a pretty good day so far, I'd have to say. 3rd and 13. Dump off over the middle, completed. Dexter can't get there though. And Clemson's gonna go for it on 4th and 4 from the 44. Not quite the 4th quarter though. Still the 3rd. Sanders throw. Oh, he sailed that. He had him too. Well, I'm not gonna complain about Clemson fucking up. That's for goddamn sure. Turnover on downs. Now here's Cutting. It's up 2. 2nd and 8. Play fake. Ooh, wee. George Edmond gets the sack there. No relation to Rudy Edmond. Completely beat Averill around the edge. Drag down County. It's County, bruv. Here he is, County bruv. Under pressure, and he's brought down again. That time it's McKenzie who gets to him. Philip McKenzie. That blind side, just real liability there. Colombo just got beat. 4th and 18. Yep. Good kick there. Clemson will get the ball at the 31. Not much there for Burgess. We'll see what Clemsucks can do with the player. A little punt tennis going on, potentially. Although Clemson did turn the ball over on downs last drive. It wasn't a punt. But not scoring tennis. That's what it is. 2nd and 9. Halfway through the third. Handoff. Mashad gets tackled in the open field. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. So left side, that's nearly picked off. Okine is able to break it up, though. 3 and out. So we do have punt tennis now. That's actually not Okine who broke that up, but whatever. We'll go with it. I mean, what? Return. Here's Breeze. If he's he's in the game now. Okay. Let me give him a little breather. Breeze is back in the game. Nice block there. And Breeze is able to pick up 6. He comes right back out. Nutting's back in the game here. RPO over the middle, and Avril's able to get the first. Nice block on the back there. Quiet you. I mean, what? Or suction. Yeah, that one. There's Breeze with a nice run. Picking up 9. Get off. Breeze again. Getting up to the 36. Welcome back, Spencer Breeze. Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now. Breeze again. Got caught on a blocker, but still picks up 7. Mr. Breeze ass. Can you give me mine? Off to Breeze again. This time he gets stonewalled. Only gets a yard, though. Only gets a yard, and now he set here for Auburn. This is going to be on Todd County-Bruff. County-Bruff throws, and it's broken up. We'll get a field goal here from the 28, 45-yarder. Kick is up. It's good. Auburn takes the lead. Thirteen to 10 now. Oh, big run. And 7 yards gained on the play. 2nd and 3 now. It's a fake. Sanders throws right side, completes it, 1st down. And 10, handoff to Mashad. Nice blocking there. Mashad is going to get the first again. Up to the 39. Oh, they do get the snap off. Quick throw underneath. 1-4 picks up 5. That'll bring in to the 3rd quarter. You know what time it is, folks. Get them 4s. Some sweepings in the chat. These defenses have stood tall so far in this game. Very low scoring game between these two Tiger teams. 2nd and 5. More quarter to play here. Big pitch. Sanders dumps it off to Mashad. Oh, he broke the tackle. And he's up to the 46 for the first. First and 10. Oh, it's picked! Brian Okine! He's gonna take it back for a Yick 6 to the Casa. Yickety! That is a big time play by a big time player in a big time moment. Ryan Okine for the Yick 6 to the Casa. Ooh wee. Spectre said it sucks for him. You know, one might even say, Spectre, one might even say, you know, it don't just suck for you, pimp. One might even say it's tragic, pimp. Hey, yo. Not the AOs. Don't you AO me. Dark Spec. You better quit playing with me, bro. Still 11 minutes left, Spec. You ain't out of it yet. There's Dexter picking up the first. Sanders over 200 yards passing now. Sabres finally get a goal. Let's go. Here's a big throw. Left side completed to Dwumfor. You're done for. Probably fine. 50-50 or whatever Lou says. 50-50. And off. Mashad goes nowhere. Good play there on the blitz by Okine, who had the X6 to the Casa just a moment ago. Trying to help Auburn get this title. Here's a throw. Ooh-wee. That was a dangerous throw there by Sanders. Earl Torrance almost had the pick there. 3rd and 14. Here's a fake. Sanders goes down. Good God. That guy came right through the middle of the line. It's just all bad, pimp. All Oaks gets the sack. Lem sucks. We'll punt it away. Second and 5. Auburn trying to put this game away, but not like that. Brooks is able to wrangle County Bruv. And he goes down. The County Bruv, isn't it? James Brooks. One of multiple D tackles on this Clemsucks D line who is in this sheet. 3rd down and 11. And quick throw right side only gets him 3. And this will be punted away. He returned. Burgess gets into Auburn territory. 7:12 to go. We'll see what happens. Ooh, nowhere to go for Mashad. Good defense there by Auburn. Our left side completed. First down up to the 27. Now here's a handoff. Mashad able to pick up 5. Burgess is hurt on the play. That's not good for Clemson. I'm complaining about Clemson having bad things happen to them. But you know. If you know, you know. Oh! That was Almost really bad for Clemson. That was almost a feature and almost worked as Nintendo for them. 3rd and 5. Sanders throws. Oh, and a drop. Clemson's going to wisely take their 3 here, though. Make it a 7-point game. And the Sabres' goal gets reversed. I love that. Totally love that for the Sabres. 6:11 to go. Horses prepared for battle. Victory comes from the Lord. I think Clemson definitely has to depend on the Lord for this one. Oh, that was almost really bad for Auburn. Like, really bad. That was almost very Coney Bruv, isn't it? The fake Coney Bruv has time, throws, and just floats that away. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Coney Bruv throws left side, and it's broken up. Irving couldn't hold on to that one, and how the plot thickens. Under 6 minutes to go. Clemson's going to get the ball at their 40 after that fair catch by Burgess, who is back in the game. Oh, we got some witch hour going on in the FGFL. Who don't got no witches? Uh-oh. Ooh, nowhere to go there for Sanders. There's a yeet from Sanders. Oh, it's broken up, nearly picked off. Oh my goodness. Jiminy Christmas. Clemson punts it away. 4:28 to go. Clemson's going to need to stop. Coney Bruv keeps it himself for 5 yards. Gets Coney Bruv in it. Coney Bruv in it. And there is Breeze trying to get the first down. Doesn't get there. And 3rd down, Breeze gets tackled just short. And now, Clemson gets the ball back one more time. And look, another one of my suck-ass teams is playing. Let's go. Fair catch at the 29. It was Glenn Sanders. Had the legacy drive in him. Oh, Mashad gets the first there. Here's a yeet. Oh my God, what a catch by Burgess. Just told Okine to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. Right there. Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick. That was a hell of a throw there by Sanders as well. Oh, but this time he gets sacked, though. Big play by Auburn. Trey Tuttle. I like Tuttles. Came off the edge and brought him down. I like Tuttles. And now fake. Sanders throws over the middle, completed. Up to the 25, they burn a timeout. 3rd and 5 now. Sanders Launches it to the end zone, has a man, and it's broken up. 4th and 5. 1:22 to go. Clemson has 2 timeouts. This could be the game, though. Possibly. There's a throw over the middle, and it's caught, but he's brought down short of the marker, and Auburn will take over from the 22. Trying to close this game out. Handoff, Breeze goes absolutely nowhere. Clemson uses their 2nd timeout. A 1st down will end Clemson, I should say. And Konobrev throws underneath, completes it. It's a 1st down, and Auburn will be your national champions. Them Auburn Tigers. Auburn wins the natty. Ooh-wee. The Auburn Tigers. Brian Okene with his pick 6 that ended up being the difference in this game is your natty MVP, apparently. There it was. Pick 6 that really changed the complexion of this game. Auburn beats Clemson. For Dark Spectre, it's tragic. For Fade, it's magic. Alright, one more time until the scouting games. We won't do this. For Clemson, Glenn Sanders, 31 of 41, 296, a touchdown and a pick. Pick ended up just being horrible. Ben Mashad, 10 carries for 35 yards. Of course, he's a senior. Daryl Sermons, 3 carries for 19 yards, also in the sheet. Cadman Dwumfor, 7 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown. He's also a senior. Cameron Dexter, senior wide receiver, 7 catches, 41, and a drop. Mashad, 5 catches and 32 yards. Junior tight end James Macklin, 4 catches, 59 yards. Manuel Burgess, the junior wide receiver, 4 catches for 44. Earl McChristopher, 3 catches, 24 yards. Sophomore junior tight end Steve Edwards, 1 catch for 5 yards. And senior wide receiver Tyree Shembo had a drop. Right, senior right tackle Jamil Burgess, 7 pancakes, 1 sack allowed. Senior right guard Darren Odom, 4 pancakes, 2 sacks allowed. Freshman left tackle Robert Luck had 2 pancakes, 1 pancake for Glenn Jolly, that's their junior right tackle, and senior left guard Quan Muhammad, 1 pancake, 2 sacks allowed. Defensively, junior Mike linebacker Mike Davey, 9 tackles, 2 solo, 1 TFL. Senior Pat Kirkendall, 5 tackles, 4 solo, and a pick. Senior free safety Andre Ekwerekwu, 5 tackles, 3 solo. Senior corner Sergio Reese, 5 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL. Junior Mike linebacker Sean Teague, 5 tackles, 2 solo, and a TFL. Junior corner Ray Sauer, 5 solo tackles and a TFL. Senior D tackle Derek Bourne, 3 tackles, 2 solo. 3 tackles and a TFL for Ben Dishman, the senior will linebacker. Sophomore free safety Joe Lincoln, 3 tackles, 1 solo. 3 tackles, 1 solo for Quincy Hart, the junior corner. Senior right edge George Edmond, 3 tackles, 1 solo, 2 TFLs, and a sack. Senior D tackle James Brooks, 2 tackles, 1 solo, a TFL, and a sack. Freshman corner Deion Starr had 2 tackles, 1 solo. Sophomore corner Tony Salon, 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, and a sack. Edward Ellington, senior D tackle, he had 2 tackles, 1 solo. TFL for Callum Holiday, the senior left edge. Sack. TFL for Philip McKenzie, the left. Hugh Sanders, 2 of 2 on field goals, made a 54-yarder and made an extra point as well. Junior punter Colin Mast, 5 punts, an average of 42.4 per punt, 39.8 net average, with 1 punt inside the 20. Senior wide receiver Tyree Shembo, 2 kick returns for 33. Senior halfback Daryl Sermons, 3 returns for 43. 4 punt returns for 17. Burgess. Senior quarterback Todd Conybrough, 13 of 22, 158, a touchdown and a pick. He did enough to win. That's what it comes down to. Sophomore running back Spencer Breeze, 13 carries, 54 yards. Senior running back Josh Cutting, 7 carries for 27. I gotta look at Conybrough. Junior wide receiver Steve Emmanuel had 4 catches for 15. Junior tight end Patrick Averill, 3 catches for 42. Breeze had 2 catches for 24. Senior wide receiver Tavares Irving, 2 catches for 54 yards, a touchdown, and a drop. Sophomore receiver Rashawn Perkins, 1 catch for 20 yards. Senior halfback Josh Cutting, 1 catch for 3 yards, and a drop for junior wide receiver. All right. Junior left tackle Tyler Colombo gave up 3 sacks, but he also had 4 pancakes. Pancakes, not pancakes. What I just said. Senior right tackle Rico Speaks had 4 pancakes. Senior left guard Juan Barmore had 2 pancakes. Sophomore wide receiver Rashawn Perkins, he had a pancake. Averill had a pancake and a sack allowed, and junior right tackle Carlos Reeves had a pancake. Junior corner John Kukla, 17 tackles, 8 solo. Senior strong safety Dre Harris had 10 tackles, 3 solo. 9 tackles, 1 solo for Byron Curl, the senior corner. Senior will linebacker Daryl Torrance had 9 tackles, 4 solo. Senior corner Brian Okine had 8 tackles, 3 solo, and TFL. Senior Mike linebacker Greg Kuhn, tackles. Sophomore free safety Tobias Edwards, 6 tackles, 2 solo. Freshman will linebacker Trey Tuttle, 5 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a half a sack. Junior Mike linebacker Keontae Boulware had 3 tackles for sophomore corner Tyler Stromberg. Daryl Shermer, the senior D tackle, had 3 tackles, 2 solo, and 2 TFLs and 2 sacks. Junior D tackle Paul Oakes had 2 solo tackles, a TFL, and a sack. And same thing for freshman D tackle Lamar Harris, 2 solo tackles, a TFL, and a sack. 2 tackles, 1 solo for strong safety Marvin Dahl, who's a junior. Junior will linebacker Jimmy Westfall had 2 tackles, 1 solo, 1 TFL, half a sack. Rafael Ballo, the left edge, who was a junior, 1 tackle, 1 TFL, and half a sack. TFL for sophomore will linebacker Tyree Presley. TFL and half a sack for senior D tackle Carl Green. Pass deflections for Presley, Torrance, Tuttle, Earl, DNA, and Kuhn. DNA, of course, had the pick 6 as well. I didn't look at pass deflections for Star, Ekwarekwu, Breeze, Edmund had a pass deflection. Clem sucks. Touchdown, of course, for O'Keefe. Alright. Senior kicker Creed Proctor. 2 field goals made with a long of 45, and he made 2 extra points as well. And 6 punts, average of 38 yards and a 35.1 net average for senior Andreas Gomez. Josh Cutting had 3 returns for 55 yards. And 2 returns for 12 yards for Spencer Breeze on punts. Cutting with 1 return for 2 yards. Auburn, your national champion. 1. See if we get anything special here. Oh, Adrian Dwumfor set the Clemson career receptions record. Something I gotta type in. School career receptions record. There have been some pretty good receivers that come out of Clemson, so that's kind of a big deal. But that will about do it. I'm actually going to do all the extra stuff, like as far as finding out who's in the class off screen. So I got a lot of work to do between now and the draft. Bear with me. It's going to take time. You know, I want to keep hearing about, oh, I can't wait to see my player, or, you know, when's the draft class going to be ready? It's going to be ready when it's ready. You know, y'all want the draft class to come out quicker, donate me money or something. I don't know. Not that I'm e-begging. I'm just saying, like, I'll sit here and, like, you know, rush me on something that's going to take a lot of time for me. That's, like, you know, not an easy thing to do. Otherwise, you can just run your own league or something. But speaking of leagues, why don't we raid into week number 1 of the league that inspired this one? But before I do that, I'm going to leave you off one last scouting opportunity. I want you to pick one player from the draft class, any player in the draft class. You'll get their overall and their dev. Boom. Scouting games will be ready soonish. Again, don't rush greatness, is all I can say. With that being said, let's send y'all over to the FGFL. Brother Chise is live. Go show that man some love. Oh boy. Crazy ending of that game in Kansas City and Baltimore. Go show FG some love, though, y'all. I'll see you guys over there. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Like I always say, no matter what happens, keep that mofo rolling. Love y'all 3,000. Mouty 5,000. Stay hard and deuces.